Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading When They Find You Crying, so let's get into it. Midoriya. Izuku was so busy for the last few days, and he wasn't paying enough attention to you. He would usually hug you, shower you with love, kiss you when you least expected it, and all of that lovey-dovey stuff. But now, he was busy with lots of hero work, and you understood it was his job, and you could never say that you valued your time with him more than you valued other people's lives. But you were human, and you required comfort and love, and you loved him so much, and just wanted to feel loved back, even if you were sure he did. You just wanted to see it yourself. So when one day, he came back to you crying, it only took him 10 seconds to figure it out. His face guilty as he sat down next to you. "I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't mean to upset you. I know I canceled all our dates this week." But he shook your head, mumbling, "It's okay, Izu. I know you didn't mean to." You gave him a smile, but it didn't reach your eyes. He wrapped his arms around you, pulling you close to his chest and running his fingers through your hair. "It's not okay. I know it isn't, Ryan." He kissed your hair, soft, breathing you in. "I took a break, so I'll be here all day, and tomorrow too. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry like this." He hugged you tighter, kissing all over your face. "You know I love you, right? I love you so much, more than anything in the world." You teared up, and he wiped at your eyes, kissing your tears away. "I love you too, Izuku, and I wouldn't trade it away for the world." Bakugo. The two of you had agreed to go out today, and he was waiting outside your dorm for half an hour with no answer, and his patience was wearing thin. So he had slammed the door open, looking around for you, before he saw you sitting in front of the mirror, ruined makeup all over your face as tears streamed down your cheeks. "Hey, what the hell's going on? Why are you crying?" "It's silly. You laugh at me." He shook his head, sitting down near you and wrapping his arms around your waist. "You can talk about it, you know. I'm not gonna judge." You cried harder, wearing your face in your hands. "Bakugo, could you be honest with me? Did I ever lie to you, dumbass? Am I really pretty, Katsuki?" He stared at you for a moment, shocked. "You're dumb, aren't you?" He kept your face in his hands. "You look like an angel, dumbass. Who the hell made you think otherwise?" You sobbed, hugging him tightly. I watch all those videos, and all those girls. They all look way more pretty, and I'm nothing compared to them." "You're really stupid, aren't you? I don't give a crap about those girls. The only one I care about is you, and I know you're the prettiest one I'll ever find. Got it? So don't you even dare think otherwise." You cried into his shoulder, clinging to him. "I love you, Katsuki. I love you so much." He sighed softly, kissing your hair. "You too, I guess." "Todoroki. Ryan, what's wrong?" he said, knocking at the bathroom door. You told him you were going to the bathroom, but it had been a long while now, and he'd been waiting for you, and he was getting anxious. Love, are you alright? Yes. Don't worry about it, Cho-chan. I'm fine, you said, trying to keep your voice steady as you cried over the message that you had read seconds before leaving. It was Endeavor, once again, threatening you and hurling insults at you because of your relationship with Shouto. And worst of all, you believed every single word he said. And this wasn't the first time. Ryan, can I please come in? I'm worried. No, wait. I'm coming. He opened the door, avoiding his eyes. As he wrapped his arms around you, his eyes full of concern and love for you. He kissed your hair, gentle, like you were a flower. Something's wrong, right? Could you please tell me? I'm so worried about you. He teared up, hugging him tighter. Check the phone. He nodded. He tilted his head, then nodded, picking it up. And he tried to conceal the anger and rage that had suddenly bloomed inside of him. How dare he? He mumbled. He blocked him afterwards, deleting all the messages so you don't dwell on them. How long has this been going on? A few weeks. He looked sad, then hugged you tightly, kissing your cheek. I'm so sorry, love. I'll deal with this, alright? We can stay together today, and we'll watch a movie, or do anything to get your mind off of it. And tomorrow, I'll deal with it. I promise. Shouto, don't worry. I know what to do. He would never let his father hurt anyone he loves ever again, and he would defend you till the very end. Monoma, it was all an accident. You two were having fun and playing a video game, and he started teasing you. It was all light-hearted, and he didn't mean any of it. But it went a bit too far, and he went to get snacks, only to come back to you crying. Hey, what's wrong? Did I really mess this up? Are you crying because of me? You weren't responding, only crying into your hands. Quiet hiccups leaving your mouth. Hey, don't cry. I'm sorry, alright? I didn't mean to make you cry so much. It was all an accident. I didn't mean any of that. I was just trying to make you laugh. There was nothing funny about that, you said. And he looked sad, nodding. Alright, I'm sorry. He hugged you tightly, kissing your cheek. I won't do that again, alright? I'll be careful. And, if you want, we can go shopping today. I know you've wanted to do that for a while. And I'll carry all the stuff for you. And I'll even pay for anything you get. Just, please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry at all. He was panicking, and he noticed that, softening. Alright, but don't you dare make fun of me like that again, you said, pouting. Oh, I would never, he mumbled, kissing you softly. Now, wanna go? You smiled up at him, a bit happier. Yeah, let's go. Tokoyami, when he found you crying, he panicked a bit, not knowing how to deal with crying people. Dark Shadow was obviously concerned as well, and they both sat around you, wrapping their arms around you tightly and offering comfort. You can talk to me whenever you need. I'll always be here for you. So even if you don't want to talk right now, I just want you to know that I'll always be willing to listen to you whenever you need me. Alright? You nodded, hugging tighter, and dark shadow pat your hair, the both of them sitting around you until you had finally calmed down. Sarah wasn't bad at comforting people, but he also didn't know how to give you the right advice. So he sat beside you until you calmed down, kissing your cheek and whispering words of comfort as he held you. And once you were calm enough, he tried to distract you from whatever was causing you trouble by cosplaying Spider-Man and jumping from wall to wall as you giggled and watched him. Once he cheered you up, he sat down next to you again, still wearing a Spider-Man costume, and offered to listen to you and gave you all the advice you needed, while you couldn't stop smiling because he somehow managed a way to cheer you up no matter what you were going through. Shoji was mature enough to handle this, so when he found you crying, he didn't talk. He just sat next to you and hugged you close, stroking your back and tried to comfort you throughout it all, and waited until you were calm enough to talk to him. Do you want to talk about it? You shook your head, not wanting to think about it. That's fine, sweetheart, but I'll be here for you as long as you need, he said, and his six-armed hug was enough to offer you all the comfort you needed at the time being. Kaminari, he found you crying because your favorite show had ended and you didn't know what to do. You were so attached to it, and you kept crying uncontrollably, and he was clueless, not knowing how to calm you down, so he kept trying his best to distract you. Hey, do you want to play this game with me? Oh, how about we read this book? Oh look, I found this new anime. How about we watch it? See if it's any good. He tried anything and everything, wanting a distraction for you, because he knew that worked best. But it didn't work. So he knew that the best way to deal with this was just to hold you until you quit crying. And then, the two of you played video games until 5 in the morning. Sure, you got scolded by Aizawa, and he did too, but it was worth it, and he was happy that you weren't crying anymore. Kirishima tried his best, and he was great with advice, knowing what to say, and also willing to help whenever you needed it. So when he found you crying because your mother couldn't afford the surgery she needed, he did the manliest thing he could do. You could take my money. You know I wouldn't mind. I save up a lot. Kirishima, you saved this up. You worked hard for it. I can't just take it from you. He shook his head, determined. I can't just leave you like this, Wayan. You're my girlfriend. I'm supposed to be there for you. What kind of boyfriend would I be if I left you like this? You'll take it, and then we can deal with anything else between the two of us. If you want to pay back, sure. But what comes first is your mother's help, and yours too. So take it and we'll talk later. Alright, love? You looked hesitant, then you nodded, crying into his shirt. Thank you. Thank you so much, Eijiro. He smiled, kissing your forehead. It's nothing, sweetheart. Shigaraki. God, he would do anything to avoid that. He would give you his money, his Xbox, anything really, to avoid seeing you cry. Because 1, he never knew what to do, and 2, because you were sad, and seeing you cry almost wanted him to do so as well. "Why are you crying this time?" he said. And you mumbled, not looking up at him. "I lost the bracelet you gave me." Your voice was muffled as you buried your face into your hands, crying. He knew how much you loved that one. It was the one he had gotten you in the first Valentine. "It's alright. We can just buy another." "It's not the same, Shigaraki. It was special." He huffed, sitting next to you and wrapping his arms around your waist, kissing your cheek. "Is this good? For now?" he said, and you nodded, burying your face in his neck. Later that day, he told Toga to teach him how to make a bracelet, and made one just for you. And after a whole month of searching, and an embarrassing encounter with All for One, telling him to find the ring using one of his quirks, he had found the ring, and he had waited for your next Valentine before giving it to you, and the look on your face made everything worth it.